You guys have probably already seen the news now, but Matt Zenitz of CBS Sports is reporting that Julian Lewis is going to start this week against West Virginia. I'm very, very excited about that. Cannot wait to see what he's going to do. I'm going to give you my thoughts on that here in just a moment, but I also wanted to give a big shout out to Taco Bell, man. Taco Bell and the Buffs box. They have sponsored this channel, as well as Julian Lewis getting a little bit of NIL here as well. Shout out Colorado area Taco Bells. And what's phenomenal, they were giving away $1,000 per touchdown this year. And then they just decided, well, how about we just count it as 500 touchdowns? They donated $500,000 to the Crawford Whole Student Athletic Scholarship Program. Thank you so much, Taco Bell. I love this. And we got to bounce back from this, guys. So please continue to support CU athletics, as well as when you need a bite to eat, Colorado area Taco Bells are your spot to get it at, because not only are you filling your belly with delicious Taco Bell food, you're also helping support CU athletics and CU businesses. And I love all of that. So, guys, thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Let's get into some of this fun stuff with Julian Lewis. All right. A few things I want to point out. Boom. 1 of 2 from deep for that beautiful pass to Amari Miller for a 59-yard touchdown. And then this was an area of the field that has been very tough for us to hit with Caden Salter at quarterback, the middle area of the field. Julian Lewis, 5-6 for 51 yards. That's great. You want to see him as time goes on, start to really hit these parts of the field as well. But I love to see that, and took care of the ball. That was great to see. Some other things that I thought were pretty interesting when taking a look at things. Let's check this out right here. When kept clean, Julian Lewis was killer. 8 of 11 for 110 yards and a touchdown. 10 yards per attempt. So every time he was just even attempting the throw, man, it was going for a first down. Now under pressure, 16.7% completion. This will change as time goes on. This is nothing new for a young quarterback, not surprising. Not blitzed, 71% completion. That's great to see. When blitzed, hey, did show some life here, okay? 40% completion, 4 of 10, 84 yards, but also had that 59-yard touchdown as part of it. So Julian Lewis, he showed flashes. I think he looked way more confident than how he looked against Delaware. So credit to him for continuing to work. Man, I ain't going to credit Pat Shermer. No way. Not with the 2 offensive duds that we've seen over the past couple games. No way. Julian Lewis, you are my guy. Continue to grind. You're the future of this program. So going up against West Virginia, first full start, it's going to be on the road. West Virginia coming off a big win over against Houston, and they're playing with a bunch of mojo, man. So I imagine, CU is going to be significant dogs on the road. But, man, there's no pressure for CU, man. There's no pressure. When you get absolutely obliterated 2 times in a row in the Big 12, man, in the Big 12, man, we're not going to be expected to go and win this game. But I'm hoping that Julian Lewis will be that spark plug that this engine needs in this offense to get going, right? I think Pat Shermer is more comfortable calling offenses for more traditional quarterbacks compared to Caden Salter. We'll see what he can do on the road, man. But really all I want to see, I'm not super concerned about, what the game log stats are going to be at the end of the game. Even if he turns over the ball, it's okay. Looking for how does the game, how does it feel? How does this feel for the position look? It looked fantastic, I think, Saturday night against Arizona, right? Can we see some of those flash throws, those throws that make you go, wow, I just need to see a few of them. I love to see his good decision-making that we saw against Arizona. When he was flushed out of the pocket, he had nowhere to go, did not play hero ball. He threw it out of bounds. He grounded the play. That's what you love to see, a wisdom and a maturity at the position beyond his age right now. So I want to see that carry over to West Virginia. I want to see him take command of this team, Be a leader. Get guys lined up. I want to see this offense run more smoothly than what it has throughout this year, man. Now, maybe that's a lot of pressure to put on a freshman, but again, when you're somebody that has the talent that he has, I think the other guys on the team see that as well, especially on offense. And hopefully they're going to be dialed in to make sure that Julian Lewis has a successful first start in his college career. That's what I want to see. I want to see this team rally around him. I know, man, when it seems like we're running the same old bad quarterback out there, running the same old bad plays, it can, it, you know, it can be saddening. But hopefully, I mean, we're never going to hear about it, but hopefully Pat Shermer's been fired or at least stripped of his play call duties. We got a new quarterback in here that ain't pouting on the sidelines, ain't crying on the sidelines. So, yeah, don't cry, Julian. Go out there, have fun, play ball, and make some great plays, and we'll see where we end up at the end of the game. That's kind of how I feel about it, man. Like, go in there, let's make it competitive, and let's give a reason for people to believe again that we can turn this thing around next year in 2026. It's sad we're already talking about that, right? But we need to have some great performances from our young players. Julian Lewis, Quentin Gibson, Quanell Farrakhan, hey, London Merritt, Alex McPherson. Hopefully all these guys are playing. Noah King, right? Let's show what the future of this program can be without all these lame seniors. Right. Right. Because, man, they broke my heart, man. They just stabbed me in the chest. They just stabbed me right in the heart, man. So, let's turn the page. Let's see what our young players can do and hopefully put on a good show, a good product, an entertaining product. This hasn't been an entertaining product. You guys would, always come in the comments and say, well, it's not always about the wins and losses. Are you not entertained? Don't people want to watch? I'm telling you, people don't want to watch this mess that's been going on the last couple of weeks, but we can turn that around with actually playing some of our uh, young, phenomenal players, man. Julian Lewis, it starts with him. So, y'all let me know. Are you excited? Predict his stat line. Shall I predict his stat line? Man, I don't know. You know what? He'll probably be around. I'm gonna guess like 65. No, maybe like 63% completion. He'll go for over 200 yards. I think he'll throw for a couple touchdowns. He might have an interception, but we're not even gonna predict that. Okay. That's what I'm going with. And, he could probably pick up 20, 25 yards on with his legs as well. So appreciate you guys as always. We'll be back to talk more Buffs news soon, shortly. Let's go Buffs.